Hello, friends, and welcome to e-classroom of Ahmednagar College Junior Wing. Once again, we are here to study our interesting subject, bookkeeping and accountancy. Since last so many lectures, we are studying about analysis of financial statements. We all know that at the end of a financial year, that means after 31st March 2000, 31st March, a business organization has to prepare so many financial statements, for example trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, and so many other statements. But from those statements we can know about profit or loss, about the financial position of the business organization. But more than that, we have to analyze those statements for getting more information, comparison, getting various statistics, ratios, and for that purpose we have to analyze those financial statements. In last some lectures we have studied about some statements which we have compared, such as statement of income, which compared with previous year, current year. Then common size statement, we have to study about a common size statement here. In this lecture we have to study about common size statement. In last lecture also we studied about common size statement, balance sheet, common size balance sheet. We have also solved one example of common size balance sheet. We can see here that example we have already solved it. Now in this lecture we are going to solve one more example about कॉमन साईज इन्कम स्टेटमेंट. मित्रांनो, इथं आपण कॉमन साईज बॅलन्स शीट मागच्या तासामध्ये आपण त्याचा अभ्यास केलेला आहे. कशा प्रकारे त्याचे पर्सेंटेज काढले जातात, कंपॅरिझन कशा प्रकारे केलं जातं. ठीक आहे. मग आता आपल्याला इथे एक एक्झाम्पल दिलेलं. वी हॅव वन एक्झाम्पल ऑफ कॉमन साईज इन्कम स्टेटमेंट फॉर द इयर एंडेड 31st March 2019 and 31st March 2020. Now you can see it on your screen, particulars 31st March 19 and 31st March 20. Some items are given such as net sales 5 lakhs, then for 2019, then for 2020 it is 6 lakh, less cost of goods sold for 19 3 lakhs, for 2020 3 lakh 60,000. Then gross profit, it is 2 lakh and 2 lakh 40,000, less office and administrative expenses 55,000 and 72,000. Then selling and distribution expenses 52,000 and 52,500 and 66,000. Then net profit is given 92,500 for 2019 and it is 1,02,000 for 2020. मित्रांनो, इथे आपल्याला एक कॉमन साईज इन्कम स्टेटमेंट दिलेलं आहे. त्याचा आपल्याला कंपॅरिझन करून एक पर्सेंटेज काढायचं आहे. आपल्याला कॉमन साईज स्टेटमेंट, इन्कम स्टेटमेंट तिथं तयार करायचं. आपल्याला बघा, नेट प्रॉफिट दिलेला आहे, लेस कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड आहे, ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट दिलं आहे दोन्ही वर्षासाठी. त्यानंतर ऑफिस अँड ऍडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव्ह एक्सपेन्सेस त्याच्यातून वजा केलेले आहेत, सेलिंग अँड डिस्ट्रीब्युशन एक्सपेन्सेस दिलेले आहेत, आणि आपल्याला फायनली नेट प्रॉफिट तिथे मिळतोय 2019चा 92,500 आणि 2020चा 1,02,000. ठीक आहे. तर अशा प्रकारे आपल्याला हे इन्कम स्टेटमेंट दिलेलं आहे, कॉमन साईज इन्कम स्टेटमेंट. सो वी हॅव टू सॉल्व दिस as per our formula given, and we have to find out percentage for the base of those items. We can see here one formula. Net sales is to be taken as base at the year ending 31st March 2019, and net sales rupees 5 lakh is taken base, that is 100% sales. At the year ending 31st March 2020, net sales of rupees 6 lakh is taken as base 100%. Okay, that means one base is taken. Here in common size statement we have to take some base. For example, net sales and we have to find out percentage of all the items, such as cost of sales, then after that gross profit, expenses, net profit. We have to take net sales as a base, and for that we have one formula, that is cost of a particular item. It may be a cost of goods sold, it may be net profit divided by net sales into 100. Now, with the help of this formula, we have to solve this example. Okay, so let us solve this example. It is already solved, and you can see it on your screen. Common size income statement for the year ended 31st March 2019 and 31st March 2020. You can see particulars, amount for 2019, and percentage of that particular item. Also amount for 2020 and percentage of for that particular item. So let us see net sales. You can, if you see example, net sales for 2019 are 5 lakhs and 2026 lakhs. So we enter here in the column of 2019 it is 5 lakhs, and in the column 2020 6 lakh. Okay, percentage, as we ascertained, or we consider base for all items, it is net sales, and that is why the percentage for net sales it will be 100%. Okay, again for 2020 percentage for sale net sales it will be 100%. Okay, now less cost of sales, it is rupees 3 lakh for 19 and 3 lakh 60,000 for 20. Now we have to find out percentage of cost sales when we consider base as net sales. Okay, the formula will be, already we have seen a formula, cost of particular item divided by net sales into 100. Here cost of sales will be 3 lakh divided by net sales, it will be 5 lakhs, and multiplied by 100. We got percentage for common size statement of cost of sales, it is 60%. That means cost of sales is 60% of net sales. Okay, again 3 lakh 60,000 divided by 6 lakhs into 100. We got here percentage of cost of sales with net sale, it is 60%. Okay, that means cost of sale for 2020 is 60% of net sales. Okay, now let us see about gross profit. We got here net sales minus cost of sales rupees 3 lakhs. We got gross profit rupees 2 lakh. Okay, now the formula will be gross profit divided by net sales into 100. Okay, that means 2 lakhs divided by 5 lakhs into 100. We got here percentage of gross profit with net sales, that is 40% for the year 2019, and for the year 2020 2 lakhs 40,000 divided by 3 lakhs. You can see here 2 lakh 40,000 divided by 6 lakhs into 100. We got percentage 60%. That means 40% of gross profit. That means gross profit is 40% of net sale. Okay, now less office and administrative expenses. For the year 2019 it is 55,000 divided by net sales, that is 5 lakhs into 100. We got here percentage 11%. That means office and administrative expenses are 11% of net sales. Same thing we can see here about the year 2020. 72,000 divided by 6 lakh into 100. That means 12%. Okay, that means office and administrative expenses are 12% of net sales. Okay, now selling and distribution expenses. 52,500 divided by 5 lakhs into 100. We got here percentage 10.5%. That means we can say selling and distribution expenses are 10.5% of net sales. Okay. Now again, for the year 2020, we can see 66,000 divided by 6 lakhs into 100. That is 11%. Same thing with net profit. For the year 2019, 92,500 divided by 5 lakh into 100. That means we got here percentage rupee, 18.5%. That means net profit is 18.5% if we of net sales. Okay. And for the year 2020, it is 1 lakh 2,000. That means 1 lakh 2,000 divided by 6 lakhs into 100. We got here percentage 17%. That means net profit for the year 2020 at the after financial year of 2019 2020, it is 17% of net sales. Okay, so friends, here we have solved example of common size income statement where we considered base of net sales as 100% and we calculated all the other percentage of each particular item with the help of this formula, cost of particular item divided by net sale into 100, and we got some percentages which we can call that the percentage of a particular item is so and so percent of net sale. Okay, already we have calculated all the percentages of particular item with net sales. Okay, so we have solved common size balance sheet in last lecture. In this lecture we have solved common size income statement for the year ended 31st March 19 and 20. Okay, you can see it on your screen. Now we have to see some of the advantages of common size statement, why it is necessary to prepare common size statement, common size balance sheet, common size income statement, and why we have to calculate all these percentage and ratios. Let us see which are those advantages. Number one, it is very useful for comparing the profitability and financial position of two or more business firms. When we have to compare or when we have to compute a profitability of any business organization, we have to compare its previous year statements with the current year's statements. Okay, that means if we find out that percentage of net profit for this year is so and so, and it was so and so in last year, so we can find out whether the business is profitable, business is in the right way or not. So it is very useful to find out the profitability of financial position. Okay, then it is useful for inter-firm comparison because the financial statements of different firms can be converted into uniform common size of individual items. Okay, though we have prepared so many statements, trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, or maybe any other statements, but we can uniformly compare each particular item with any other item. If we take a base item with that, okay, we can find out the percentages. Okay, and we can convert the uniform common size of individual items here. Okay, so it is very useful if we prepare common size statements here. Okay, then the relationship can be established between various items of profit and loss account. Here in this example, just now we have solved one example and we have established some relationships such as net profit, relation with of net profit with net sales, relations of goods of cost of goods sales with net sales. Okay, so this relation we can establish with the help of common size statements, okay, of various particular items. Then income statements to sales and various items of balance sheet to total assets or total liabilities, meaningful conclusions can be drawn by studying various changes in relationship. That means we can draw some conclusions from these statistics. If we prepare common size balance sheet, we prepare common size statements, then we can find out the percentages, the relations of various particular items with various particulars other items. Also, we can find out the total assets or total liabilities and the relations of those assets and liabilities with each particular item of asset and balance sheet, asset and liabilities. And from all those statistics, from all those percentage and ratios, we can draw some conclusions whether the business in is going in right direction, whether it is profitable, it is feasible, or whether we are earning profit as we have earned it in last previous years, or the percentage of profit, whether it is decreased. We can find all these conclusions, we can draw all these conclusions with the help of कॉमन साईज स्टेटमेंट. तर मित्रांनो, इथं आपण आज कॉमन साईज इन्कम स्टेटमेंट पाहिलं. त्यामध्ये वेगवेगळे जे इंडिव्हिज्युअल आयटम्स असतील, जसे कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स आहे, ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट आहे, ऍडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव्ह ऑफिस एक्सपेन्सेस आहे, त्यानंतर नेट प्रॉफिट आहे. याचं जे गुणोत्तर आहे हे नेट सेल्सशी आपण काढलेले आहे. आपल्याला वेगवेगळे पर्सेंटेजेस तिथं मिळालेले आहेत. आपल्याला मागच्या वर्षीचं पर्सेंटेज दिसतंय आणि करंट इयरचं पर्सेंटेज दिसतंय. एक जर उदाहरण घेतलं आपण इथं की ऑफिस अँड ऍडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव्ह एक्सपेन्स किंवा नेट प्रॉफिटचं उदाहरण घेतलं, मागच्या वर्षी आपल्याला दिसतंय की नेट प्रॉफिट जो आहे हा 18.5% आहे नेट सेल्सचा. मात्र या वर्षी 2020 ला तोच नेट प्रॉफिट जो आहे हा 17% आहे. म्हणजेच काय, त्याच्या पर्सेंटेज मध्ये घट झालेली आहे. ठीक आहे. याच्यावरून आपण असं अंदाज लावू शकतो की मागच्या वर्षीपेक्षा या वर्षी एक साधारण 1.5% आपला नेट प्रॉफिट जो आहे हा कमी झालेला आहे. ओके. अमाऊंट मध्ये जरी त्याची वाढ झाली असेल, अमाऊंट धरू नका, इथं आपण टक्केवारी बघतोय. अमाऊंट जरी वाढलेली असेल, मागच्या वर्षी 92,500 होती, या वर्षी 1,02,000, अमाऊंट जरी नेट प्रॉफिटची वाढली आहे तरी त्याचा जो पर्सेंटेज आहे, टक्केवारी आहे, ही याच्यामध्ये घट झालेली 1.5%. ओके. सो हियर वी कॅन फाइंड आउट सम errors, or we can find out the what mistakes we have done here while performing the activities, while conducting the business activities, whether the percentage of expenses has been increased. Here we can see percentage of expenses is increased. You can see 12% in the year this year, it was 11% in last year. Again, selling and distribution, it is 11% in this year, it was 10.5% in last year. That means त्याचा अर्थ आपण काय लावू शकतो की खर्च जो आहे तो वाढलेला आहे आणि त्यामुळे आपलं जो नेट प्रॉफिटचा पर्सेंटेज आहे तो इथं कमी झालेला दिसतोय. आणि मग आपल्याला काय केलं पाहिजे, आपण एक कन्क्लुजन लावू शकतो की आपला खर्च जो आहे तो इथं कमी केला पाहिजे, त्याच्यावर कॉस्ट कंट्रोल केली पाहिजे, त्याच्यावर मॅनेजमेंट केलं पाहिजे. अँड दॅट इज वाय इट इज नेसेसरी टू प्रिपेअर कॉमन साईज इन्कम स्टेटमेंट अँड कॉमन साईज बॅलन्स शीट. सो दीज आर सम ऍडव्हान्टेजेस. तर मित्रांनो, इथं आपण आज हाऊ टू प्रिपेअर कॉमन साईज इन्कम स्टेटमेंट हे पाहिलेलं आहे, ते शिकलेलो आहोत. पुढच्या लेक्चरमध्ये आपण अनालिसिस ऑफ फायनान्शियल स्टेटमेंट्स यामध्ये अजून जास्तीत जास्त माहिती आणि एक्झाम्पल सोडवणार आहोत. ठीक आहे. तोपर्यंत आपण इथं थांबणार आहोत. ओके. स्टे सेफ अँड बाय.